All right, the next thing we're gonna work on is stay. So stay means to freeze, means do not move until I release you. So while he's in the stay, I'll go and be giving him the treat in the stay. When the stay is over, I'll say, okay, and pat my leg. So there's a very clear release on this. So stay you might use, you know, if he was getting out of the car, you might want him to stay first. Stay if you were opening the door. Stay just to work on focused behavior, right? To work on impulse control behavior. So we'll start with stay. When we're doing stay, I'm gonna have you go away, come back, reward. Go away, come back, reward. Maybe you walk a circle around him, but you'll be rewarding throughout the stay for calm behavior. Okay, and we slowly build it up. We'll slowly add in more distance, more distractions, more duration, okay? As he's getting better, stay is something you can always work on. So, Max, come here, Max, come on, come on, Max. I feel like he's giving me this side eye. Come here, Max, come on, buddy. Okay, come on. I want to like get him up and restart. Come on, Max. Come on. Sit. Good boy. Max, down. Good. Watch me. Stay. So stay is a flat palm. Okay, and I'm going to keep my eyes on Max. So if he started to get up, if he started to break the stay, I would just quickly go back to him and get him back into position. So I'm gonna come reward him. Good boy. Max, stay. Good, come back and reward him. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to walk behind him, and that's typically a harder one because we go out of their view. So stay. Good boy, stay. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Good boy, Max. Good boy. Okay. Right, and then we let him up. That was a good boy. That was a good boy. That was excellent. Good, so you could do things like you could ask him to stay and you could dance a little jig. You could ask him to stay while you're brushing your teeth. The idea is that we're asking him to stay and then we're doing other things. We want him to understand that the stay is not over until we give the release, okay? And that was okay in patting our legs. All right, we're gonna go into leave it next. So leave it, I know you said he chews on the leash when you walk him. So technically we would say drop it to mean spit it out, but in the time we have, I just worked on leave it for everything, okay? So if he started pulling on the leash, I want you just to tell him leave it or use the watch me, okay? And watch me would help refocus him to you. So I got this big chicken piece. I'm gonna put it out, this exercise 1 for leave it. I'm gonna put it in front of him. I'm gonna say leave it, and when he backs away, I'm gonna mark and reward when he looks up at me. So, leave it. Leave it. Yes, good boy. He didn't look at me, but he is like moving his head away. It's a very, again, it's that like slow motion Max move that he's doing. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Good boy, Max. All right, so that's exercise 1. Put it in your hand, say and leave it. If he did try to go for it, you would just cup your hand around it. All right, so now the next one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on the floor and cross it off. So Max, leave it. Yes, that, I like that eye contact. That's perfect. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Okay, and then so that one, we're crossing it off, right? You're just giving a visual cue and going, don't touch whatever's behind this line. All right, and then the last one, I'm gonna drop it from above. He's like, I got it. Yes, good boy. All right, I'm gonna get him to get up because I think when you're practicing with them, if they just keep sitting and staring at you, sometimes they may think it is the sit that is getting the reward and not the moving their head away. So I'm gonna have him get up and move. So, okay, Max. There we go. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna drop it. Yes, good boy. So he immediately looked up at me, which is very good because he is a smart boy. Yes, good boy, Max. Good boy. Try one over here. Ow, leave it. That was a close one. Like, is it fair? Good boy. If it bounces right into his mouth. Try one more. We'll end on a good note. Good boy, yes. Good. All right, so that's leave it, meaning don't touch it, don't mess with it. Again, if he had the leash and was grabbing it, we could, if we had more time, we would get to drop it. But with what we have, we're just doing leave it. And then you can always redirect him with the watch me as well. Good, and then leave it can be if medicine falls on the floor, food that he shouldn't have, any of those kind of things are leave it. And I guess the last thing I will talk about, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, is, excuse you, he's like burped twice now. It's a lot of treats. Is working on off. So, boy, I like this. I like that he chose to lay down, so I'm going to tell him I like it. Off, he's not a big jumper. It's kind of, I don't know, he's so sweet. I don't think I would ever mind him jumping up, but we did practice it. So if he jumps up on you, you could say off, but more, you can just turn away, okay? So if he jumped on you, just ignore it, right? You don't even have to say off. But maybe if he got on your bed or the couch or somewhere and you don't want him on that area, then we could point to the ground and say off. So off basically means 4 paws on the floor. If you're trying to work with him, maybe meeting someone new and you don't want him to jump, instead of just waiting for him to jump and then correct him, just tell him what you want him to do. Just ask him to sit. Oh, I lost him. Just ask him to sit or lay down or do something else and reward that behavior instead of waiting for him to make the wrong choice, okay? But if you need it, off, but if he jumped on you, just ignore it. He'll learn that, oh, when I jump on mom or dad or whoever, I get nothing, right? If I sit, I lay down, I get praised, I get petted. Oh, hello, are you back? Are you back? Are you back? Yeah, no, we're working in max time. What are you doing? He's like, I don't know, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so that's it. So you got your stay, you got your leave it, you got off. We need to work on coming when called, I think, is probably our next big one. Good, okay.